Eyes open. Episode number 106 of the Left and Layers podcast. Now, I know I'm not supposed to start off without doing the sponsors and all that kind of stuff and start off with just getting right into it. But I feel like it's something that we need to talk about on here. It's not a lot to talk about today. It's really not a lot of stuff to talk about. The only big thing that really happened in sports was Tyreke Hill. So we'll talk about that and a couple other things. Not gonna be an hour-long episode, I'm telling you that now. But it's something that we need to talk about that's important to basketball. That's important to basketball that was brought up to me after the Pro-Am game, after the game at East Orange campus. That's where our basically the best summer league in Jersey. That's where it's held, and it's in the playoffs, the semifinals, and we're gonna talk about that. Because I feel like that could really turn into it really could turn into something like completely different. Like when I say different, I mean like how Drew League is, but like on that level, and that's someplace that's completely different than over there. Like this not LA, this is Newark. It's not New York, it's Newark. That's a whole different thing, and we're on the bubble. Like it can happen. Like the door is there to open. It just got to be open. But let me switch to myself. Oh, look at this bucket. Tell me it's not the best bucket ever. I wore this hat every day since I got it. And I cut my hair, as you can see now. It's no more hair. So now I can wear buckets again. But it's the Dolphins. They got both our championships up there. And I just love it. This is the craziest bucket ever. I'm always going to wear this joint forever. Shout out to @JerseyPatNJ. If you're listening to the podcast, go to him. He got a vintage shop like myself. Oh, and then look. Can y'all see Shop MJ? Shop MJ, say what's good to the people. Now I don't gotta talk to just myself. I'll talk to Shop MJ too, like Wilson from Castaway. Shop MJ, talk to the people. What you got to say? Okay. He said to tell y'all, stop saying shit about LeBron being the GOAT and it's just him. And it's not even close. All right, chill, Shop MJ. Relax. He telling the truth. I know you telling the truth. I'm not saying you lying. I'm just saying like relax. Let me get the podcast going first. That's cool with you? I bet. Sometimes I gotta check in with my main man, 100 grand, Shop MJ. Shop MJ, tell him what shoes you got on here. Who knows what shoes those are? Those are the pennies, obviously. But why did MJ wear the pennies? Somebody let me know. #LeftHandLabs. At me on Twitter. Let's talk about it. At Shop Heirlooms. Okay, so episode 106. Who wore the number 6? Mad people wore number 6. Jamal Crawford wore number 6 on the Warriors. I might make this the Jamal Crawford episode. He's known for a bunch of different numbers, probably number 11, but he wore 6 on the Warriors. I know that for sure. Let me just double check. Oh, what number did Nick Young have in the Warriors? This might be the Nick Young episode. Let me look up right now. Nick Young on the Warriors. Wizards. Nick Young, Wizards. He was number 1? I could have sworn he was number 6, yo. He was number 1 this whole time. Who wore number 6? Why did I think he wore number 6? Let me look and see. I'm going to look right now. Y'all, what number 6 can y'all think of? Can y'all think of a number 6? Bill Russell? This is not the Bill Russell episode. I'm sorry, Bill. I think I'm going to rock with Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford for sure wore number 6. Let me see. Jamal Crawford. Jamal. You type too fast, you spell shit wrong. Crawford. Warriors. Number 6. This is Jamal Crawford episode. We could do it for 6 and we could do it for 11. And I found the picture already I'm going to use. This picture fire. Woo-wee! Okay. So this Jamal Crawford episode, before we get any further, if you're listening, stop right now. You can rate and review the podcast on the iTunes podcast app. It don't cost you a thing. It'll take you 5 seconds. You could do it. You could do it while you're listening right now. Rate and review. You know what I mean? Click 5 stars. Write a comment. Anything you gotta say. And we'll talk about it on the show. It's nothing for you to do that. And you can follow the podcast and the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms. ShopHeirlooms. Look at the bottom right there. You can follow the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms. Very simple. Very simple. Very easy. Very nice. Very handsome. You gotta find the video on YouTube and the dude be like, very cool, very nice, very handsome. It's an Asian dude. I don't know if he know English too good, but that's his favorite thing to say. So it is what it is. Learn a new language, people. Get the Duolingo app and learn a new language. My español es fuerte, muy fuerte, because I practice all the time, and I already know it before because yo soy de Guadalajara, yo soy de Aztec. Viva la raza, el gusto es mío. So, let me just chill for a second. Don't let me get too amped up. Alright, so I'm going to get the sponsors out of the way. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a long episode. It was nothing for me to mark down as a talking point. It was literally nothing. Like, usually I could take a little bit and turn it to, an hour and some change. It really was nothing. Nothing at all. So, it is what it is. But it has to be done. You feel what I'm saying? This is the show always must go on. I couldn't have y'all going to Monday with nothing. At 12:30 going with nothing. This wouldn't be the waviest podcast of all podcasts if I had energy like that. We wouldn't be at an episode 106 if I had energy like that. So yeah, here we are. Okay, sponsors. This podcast is oh no, sorry. If you're watching on the YouTube, make sure you like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm thinking about, listen to me now, hear me out. I'm thinking about going live now on Twitter first. Like, go live on Twitter with Periscope, I guess, but I can stream right to it, right to Twitter, because then I'll get my Twitter followers up. And maybe that's like more of a direct audience type shit. Like, people follow me on it and they know I talk sports and they can watch on their phones and be locked in. So I might do it on Twitter. I'll think about it. Or I gotta find a way to stream on both, on Twitter and YouTube at the same time. Because I can still pull a video from Periscope, I think, and then upload it to YouTube. So we'll figure it out. I might. I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. That's all you need to know. But if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, give me a subscribe. Not what they say, give it a thumbs up. I don't know. Y'all know, bro. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Simple as that. I don't even give a fuck about the comments there. Just like it and subscribe so you can know when we going live. If not, I'm gonna just go to Twitter, bro, and I'm uploaded to YouTube. And YouTube, you're not gonna get the live love. YouTube. I figured that's a big audience. Twitter might be bigger, and people are more active on Twitter. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You could be scrolling and say, oh shit, what's this? Boop, and then look at it type shit. So Twitter might be the wave. I don't know yet. I'm still meditating over it. Sponsors. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Ventures, Goods and Memorabilia. What do I do? Hold on, let me go to the slideshow. Anybody in the chat? No. Let me go to the slideshow so I can pull the website up. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is how we do it. Pick your nose and chew it. Come on, website. This is the waviest website ever. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Ventures, Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms along with the podcast. You see the website right here. Okay. It's always nothing but wave. Anytime you want to come pull up to the shop, all you got to do is email, text, DM, whatever floats your boat, and I'll send you the address. If you don't have the address already, or if you can't get to it, It's very simple. The shop is always open every day, Monday through Saturday, maybe Sunday too sometimes. All you gotta do is just, like I said, come and pull up. Always a bunch of wave here. You can't show up to the Pro-Am with that same jersey that you had on last year. Time for a new one. Time for Didi Gregorius. Robinson Cano gone. You let somebody grab it. The Stanley Cup joint. Look at this. Devils Stanley Cup 1995 joint. Larry Fitzgerald gone. You let somebody snatch it. The Japan national team jersey. The Jason Campbell on field game joint. Mad NASCAR tour tees. Mad all the wave is here. You think of something, we click it. We click tour tees and look. Look what happens when we click tour tees. Just nothing but wave. Prince joint. Bruno Mars joint. Wu-Tang. Dave Chappelle. Tupac is gone. Tim McGraw. Bruce Springsteen. Just a million tour tees, bruh. Fire ones. This joint was crazy. Million fire tour tees. Everything. I love tour tees. Oh, this was so crazy. Guns N' Roses. Illusion tour tee. Whoo. Big Guns. The Big Blood. This was crazy too. The 1994 Rolling Stones US tour tee. That shit was crazy. Oh my God, I got more. It's more. This Sir Mix-a-Lot shit was fire. So many crazy tour tees. So, and everything else. All you gotta do is make sure you hit the website. Shop Saturday is every Saturday. That's when cats come through to the shop. There's always some sort of deal. Bunch of wave, PS down here, AC down here, which I don't have on now, and I'm hot as hell. I should have turned the AC on, but I didn't want it to make a lot of noise. So I gotta stop being dumb, because y'all might not even be able to hear it. And I'm down here burning my motherfucking balls off for no reason. Sometimes we gotta tighten up. I'm being silly right now, but sometimes we're silly. I had 2 Shaqs, they both gone. Steph Curry only got 1 left now. It's a bunch of fire jerseys here. All you gotta do, like I said, is come pull up. But whoa, I need to take this shit off. Hopefully nobody buy it. It's so much crazy stuff here. Let me go back to the thing. And just me. Okay, here we go. Now, what was I saying? Shop Saturday, you can come pull up, this, that, and the third. And that's it, right? Word. So intro music, and then let's get on to the show. Intro music right here. Hold on, I gotta type first to get it up here. Shout out to your old Drew. Whoa, I didn't click it. I said in library. Here we go. Intro music right here.
I used to blow me a big fine L, then watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld.
Stop it. I'm bugging. I'm sorry. If you can't make it down to the shop, I'm bugging y'all. I don't know what got over me. If you can't make it down to the shop, you can always hit the website, which we were just on, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order. You order it, it gets shipped out to you the next day. Bunch of wave, easy way to shop. Just do it, you feel me? Unless you order on a Saturday. I can't ship out next day because Sunday post office is closed. So hit the website if you can't make it down to the store. Now we're good. Intro music right here.
I used to blow me a big fine L, then watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carat phrases, 40's parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I say your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize it, you'll respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops. And they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job.
Already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job. You feel me? Look at Stephon Marbury. Okay. Now, I'm going to get right into this Pro-Am talk. The campus Pro-Am. Yo, we talked about this on here before, I'm sure. But I'm going to tell y'all about it again. In case you didn't know. Like, it's a lot of the good players from Newark, East Orange, this area, from Jersey really, you play in the East Orange Campus Pro-Am. It's only like 6 teams, for real. Like 6 teams. And Brandon, I saw Brandon, dude, a lot of us that played, a lot of people that play in the Campus Pro-Am are a lot of cats that come from the Y, the Newark Y. We used to be in there hooping. Like, we grew up in there hooping type shit all throughout high school. I knew Brandon for a long time. And so Brandon, I saw him outside after the first game was over. And, I mean, yeah, during the second game, like halftime, everybody started dipping. And we was talking about the league. And was like, yo, can you imagine if the league was expanded, it was more teams, and it wasn't just like 6 teams, and with all these teams be stacked up, like all the good players play for the team or whatever. So that means, like, if I wanted to play for, like for example, I played in there like a couple summers ago, right? And I was on the team Wave was on. Team was stacked up, had mad players. I played a couple times. I had a real good game while I kept getting to the line. I had like 20 something that game. I went on a 12-on-1 in there at one time, playing on Wave, but a lot of people wasn't there on that team. So I started and I was playing like a lot the whole game. Me and Arlington was cooking that game. So I mean, it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot of good basketball players. A lot of good basketball players in the stands watching, because it's only 6 teams, and nobody wants to go and be sitting on the bench and or playing 15 minutes, or it's too many people on one team. If they were to put more teams, that'd be a lot better. Because this league, I'm telling you, is special. It's good talent there, and it's a lot of talent. It's way too much talent in the bleachers watching the games. Way too much. They got it, Hoopsville. If y'all hear this, you got to expand the league. You have to. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. That would make, because this was going to happen. This is what Brandon said, not me. I'm relaying what he told me. He like, yo, because Kyrie played in it before, of course. He played in the championship game, I think he played in. But he's in Brooklyn now. This was going to happen one summer. He's going to come, and he's going to bring KD with him. And him and KD is going to play in the Campus Pro-Am. And can you imagine how much buzz the league is going to get after that? But then if it's only 6 games with all these stacked teams and not just a whole league full of people that's tough, you making the league look limited, and then the national appeal is going to drop. It's just going to be a flash in the pan. It's everything. It's amazing. I'm not down talking the league. Excuse me. It's cool. I'm talking about we need to put more teams in, expand it, grow it. I'm telling you, it has to happen. It has to. We was at the games today with I go to see Wave. That's my brother. So David Lowry, look him up. Went to Iona and all that. That's my brother. I go there to see him play. I go to see him play whenever I can. I have to. The league has been going on for a long time. I told him get 50 before he got 50. But I know a lot of dudes that play in it. Everybody knows you. You hoop, you know everybody. So expand the league, Pro-Am. You have to. Brandon, that was keen of you to what's the name that to see that, and I'm happy that you shared that with me. Let's get the NBA shit out of the way before we start talking about this Tyreke Hill shit, because I got an opinion on that. CP3 is only one thing happened. 2 things. CP3 is stuck in OKC. He's not getting out. No free Chris Paul. No going to Miami. But I had a change of thought on Chris Paul. Now, I was on the fence with it we talked about his future last week. I think Chris Paul is going to have a crazy season this year. I think Chris Paul is going to play well because he's going to be back on the ball 100%. You don't, like, when you're a good point guard, you could play basketball forever. Chris Paul, there's no reason Chris Paul wouldn't be able to play basketball. James Harden said that was all made up stuff. They didn't have any problems this and the third. And I probably agree with it. Who cares? But I know for Chris Paul, it probably was difficult sharing the ball. He has to have the ball. He's going to have the ball. And he's going to make magic in OKC. They're not going to make the playoffs and they're going to be trash. But he's not done yet. He's going to play well. So a team like Miami, if they were to go and get him, that would not be bad. But I guess OKC don't want to give the picks and shit. Like, they don't want to give the stuff. So it is what it is. Reggie Bullock, the Knicks, we signed him. And the holdup was he had surgery on his neck. Doesn't really matter to me because Reggie Bullock wasn't nothing. He not going to be nothing crazy for us. So that's cool. But I was talking to cats at the game today. I find that with the Knicks, it's interesting that this is what people always do. I got a lowercase that P in Premier Ventures because of memorabilia. Oh, shoot. I hate when I notice mistakes. But can I change it right now? Let's see. Let's see if I can change it right now. I can change it right now. And let's see if it changes. Lowercase p. Look at that. I changed it live during the pod. Because that would have bugged me out the whole time. I probably got to do it in this one too. Yup. Text. Which text is it? I think it's this one. Properties. Yup. Sorry, y'all. I have to do this. If I didn't do it, I would lose my mind. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Okay, I changed it. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, I was talking to cats at the game today. This is a common thing. I know you've seen a hashtag on Twitter say Knicks for clicks, right? I know you've seen that. But it's the same shit, bro, in real life. It's Knicks for clicks. Like, people think, oh, I say Knicks, I'm going to get a joke. People are going to laugh. Let me put my glasses on. People are going to laugh. It's going to be hilarious. Oh, the Knicks. Oh, Knicks didn't win since 73. The Knicks signed 100 free agents this year. Oh, like, people say the corniest stuff that's not true or that's inaccurate because they don't know what's going on with sports. They don't know what's going on with the Knicks. They don't know that everybody we signed is a 1+1. They don't know that we have all this youth and draft picks, and if we wanted to, we could trade. We could and expiring contracts. We could pair together this stuff and trade them to get a Bradley Beal or a disgruntled superstar at any moment. We could pull that trigger once December hits. People don't know these things, and so they just talk, and it's really annoying. This dude, one of Mark's friends, is telling me about the Knicks, and I'm like, who's on the Knicks roster? He like, I don't know, I don't pay attention. I'm like, yo, so if you don't know, then why are you saying what you're saying? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Stop talking this crazy stuff about the Knicks if you don't even know what's going on with the Knicks, or you don't know what's going on with basketball in general. Stop doing that. It's annoying and you're getting on my nerves. I promise you are. And what I'm gonna do is just be like, I'm not entertaining you fools no more. I'm sorry, I'm not. You don't know what's going on with the basketball. You just talking, you being a comedian. Let me know when you done being a comedian and you got facts, you got concrete stuff that you bigging up that I can debate or go back and forth or have a conversation with you about your opinion. I'm not respecting the opinion of people that's just chatting no more just to make jokes. This is not a comedy. Like, this is not funny. It's not funny. And we're going to be a playoff team. Orlando's not better than us. Detroit is not better than us. Watch it. And we were losing on purpose last year. Fizdale was fucking around with the rotations. It's not going to be like that no more. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all because I know. I don't say stuff just to say it. I say it because I mean it and because I know it's the truth. So get ready. Pay attention. NFL. Tyreke Hill is not suspended. I have a problem. And I'm going to address this problem. I've addressed it before. Now, of course, we heard the tape of his baby mother, him saying, like, yo, he's not afraid of me. He respects me. And he told her, she was pissing him off, you need to be afraid of me too. So it was out of context. Albeit, maybe you shouldn't talk to your baby mother like that or a woman, period, like that. I'll give you that. I will give you that. That's a given. I don't have to give it to you. You shouldn't. No man should talk to a woman a certain kind of way. But we don't know it's out of context. Now the NFL heard the whole dialogue, and they decided not to suspend him. They suspended somebody for fucking with the football. They suspended people for smoking weed. They suspended people for doing a number of things. And the NFL is a Jim Crow organization. They have no problem suspending no black man. No problem making a black man look bad or nothing like that. Or if he made himself look bad, punishing him. They keep talking about punishment like this is a teenager or that's somebody's son or something, somebody's boy, somebody's slave. Punish. I don't like that. I really don't like that terminology that's being used. But the NFL did not do anything. They said, yo, he didn't do nothing because it's probably obvious. We don't know what's going on. Stop being so quick to jump on these young black men's cases. Like, god damn, son, everything they do is fucked up. It's never like, is that how it works with like, yo, his baby mother, I guarantee you, she is she probably want him for his bread. She is the mother of his child, so I guess certain stuff is a given or should be expected. But you don't know how she could be extorting him. You don't know what's going on. And I don't think that man broke his kid's arm. Why would he break his son's arm? Like, what? That sounds crazy. AP got in trouble for disciplining his kid, got suspended. I think it's white people in this NFL. They need to stay out of these players' business, man. I don't like that. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I do not like it at all. I do not like it. Stay out of their business. Like, some disciplining somebody's kids. You can't police everything, bro. You can't. It's not right. It's not right at all. But Tyreke Hill back, the dude they drafted in the second round. They had to trade up to get him. I don't know what he gonna do with fantasy. I don't know. But Mahomes is gonna have a bad year because not bad year. It's not gonna have 50 touchdowns, which is not saying much because what if he got 45? Like, you feel me? 50 touchdowns is crazy, but to do it twice, who knows? But he was on the cover. He's on the cover of Madden, which comes out July 30th, which is soon, like next week. We are gonna be on that Madden heavy. Best believe, even though they don't make no changes. Yo, I was watching videos of NFL 2K5, and the game, to run in that game was not that fun. Madden 05, they bought the hit stick, and it was Madden, and it was fun. But NFL 2K5, the presentation, everything on the outside was fire. The crib, the presentation, all that kind of, the ESPN in-depth stuff, the Chris Berman, that stuff is cool. But the gameplay is not that, like, passing the ball was not that easy or fun in that game. Like, it wasn't that realistic like everybody's saying. I don't feel like the gameplay was better than Madden's. Now, if Madden looked like that, then I'm with you on that. Now we on to something. But let's slow down with that. Madden, of course, Madden needs to change. Madden needs to change a dramatic change. They haven't overgone a dramatic overall since, like how 2K did from last gen to this gen. Man, what are you gonna do? It still look the same. Like, it still feel the same and everything. I like the last Madden. I go and I play franchise mode and I go years in, and I play 15-minute quarters. I do the whole shit. But I feel like, man, it could be better. And I'm looking forward to playing a new Madden, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna get it. But what y'all think about 2K5? I like 2K5. It was cool. Let's watch something on 2K5. Why not? Why not? Let's see what we can find on 2K5. Am I gonna get kicked off YouTube for putting up a Kevin Knox video? Ooh, for putting up a 2K5 video? I shouldn't, right? I fall asleep with the T. All right, NFL 2K5 retrospective. This is not the thing I watched on Twitter though.
Writing's not that easy.
All right, hold on.
Grammarly can help.
This
sentence is grammatically.
ESPN
right,
NFL 2K5 is considered by many to be the greatest sports video game of all time.
It's not though.
Released in 2004.
The running game, you had to tap X mad times.
The last NFL game
the passing was like weird.
Bulletproof legacy. As time goes on, NFL 2K5 remains king. In 2016, Time Magazine ranked 2K5 as the 41st best video game of all time.
Damn, that's high as hell.
In 2014, Polygon writer Owen Good referred to NFL 2K5 as
look at the
sports
graphics.
video gaming's
See,
King
it's
Arthur,
not like it's hard to think about it like
noble
in
and heroic,
that kind of
champion
sense.
of an age long ago. Developers of Madden, the only game with the rights to the NFL license, are haunted by 2K5. Some
We
ridicule
don't pay much attention to gamers
Each
still.
year,
Since
Madden
Tight
is
has been dead
compared
for a
to 2K5,
decade.
and usually in a negative way, as Electronic
Alright,
Arts
this is
has
not
failed
what
to
I
make a
saw
game
with
good
like the
enough to
highlights and shit like
convincingly
that.
end
We
the
ain't watching this no more.
ESPN.
Shut up. He giving me the history on this joint. I ain't ask you for the history, dickhead. I wanted to see some highlights and shit like that. I found it on a video on Twitter I was watching, but oh well. College athletes to be paid a settlement from $5,000 to $7,000. I don't know many details about what's going on with that, but I just saw that. But I know that college sports games might be coming back. If you can get paid for your likeness, you can get paid to, you can sign autographs again and shit like that. They got college, like you could play for college teams in like 2K. They had it in 2K. They got it in this Madden coming up. And they had it in the last man in the story mode. Who knows, man? If sports games came out, college sports games came back out, are cats really going to buy them? Like, would cats buy Madden and NCAA? Because NCAA used to come out in July, then Madden in like August. And we played NCAA for a little while, and then when Madden came out, we ain't play it no more. And if 2K, if March Madness, 2K, whatever, college sports 2K8 was the last one I had. That's the last one that came out, and I used to play that. I'm not going to lie. But if that's out, are cats going to be, like, in the park and that? No. Like, you doing all that on 2K. So, it's like, I wouldn't mind it, though. I definitely wouldn't mind it. College football game would be cool. College basketball game would be cool. Like, you go through your 4 years. Like, that would be fire. And then you can transfer it over. Like the old days, man. You used to be able to do a lot of stuff in video games that you can't do anymore. Which sucks. But that's life. That's life. And look, that's it, y'all. That's it. I gave y'all half an hour, all I could. It's hot as hell down here. Hopefully some more shit goes down so we got some more shit to talk about. Or maybe I'll have some people on here. Or maybe it'll be on Twitter. I don't know. But if you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keep you entertained. Make sure you rate and review the podcast on the iTunes podcast app. We're not finished yet, y'all. I still got to do the Jason Burke tweet of the week and talk about the league. Well, nothing happened in the league. We lost. Well, I'll talk about it in a second. So don't leave yet. Just make sure you rate and review the podcast on the iTunes podcast app. It don't cost you nothing, and I appreciate it. And also subscribe to the YouTube and like the video. Appreciate that. Fantasy updates. I'm studying now. I heard somebody in Panera Bread today earlier say, "Yo, are we doing fantasy this year?" Like, so the fever is getting there. And to have a group of friends that you could do fantasy with, that's life. I love fantasy football and basketball. I love it. And I almost got it where it's everybody that's like want to win as much as I do. Basketball, we got maybe we gotta select people, but I need to have some more. We'll see. League stats update. We lost in the playoff game on Thursday. I hit 5 threes in the first half. I played every playoff game. I'm gonna bring my A game, which I did. And what can I do? What can I say? We lost. Cats wasn't playing no defense. And all that one-on-one shit don't work. We was blowing teams out in the regular season and scoring 100 points. So we wasn't playing real ball. So Cats wasn't used to playing defense. That's what it boils down to. I want to play in the league. I can't wait. Now all the leagues I'm out of because we lost. I can't wait to the next league because I'm ready to hoop some more. I'm OD. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Dead ass. I'm gonna start hooping like every day or close to it. I'm not fucking around no more because this is ridiculous. And I played well though. What you want me to do? Nothing I can do. Jason Burke tweeted a week. Hold on. Let me pull Jay Burke up. Let's pull him up. What he said, I don't know. Let me switch to this. Turn to Twitter, dickhead. Alright, here we go. Home. Do I got any Jason Burke stuff? Jason Burke, he popped right up. I have a new local doctor, and my first appointment with him will be on August 26th. Okay. He told us about another girl blocking him. Oh, Jay Burke, you are so perfect, and I miss you deeply. There you go. He ain't had nothing new for us. Still love Jason Burke, friend of the podcast. This is Jason Burke I know. When you call her the N-word and her brother's pulling up. Jay Burke used to be in the clubs over here. I'm telling you he did. Look at Jay Burke in the leg. I see you, Jay Burke. I see you, killer. This is the killer right here. The killer. Take this flick for me real quick type shit. Yo, I'm not making fun. I promise you, I love Jason Burke. He a friend of the pod. We got to get him on one day. But all right. That's it. Episode 106 is Jamal Crawford and Golden State episode. Tomorrow, 12:30 is yours. All right, we out. Eyes open. Shop MJ, you got anything to say? He said, look up his YouTube highlights. You dumb little kids and what you say? You dumb kids and adults. Stop talking that LeBron shit. All right, I got you. Shop MJ. You see, you boom, boom, boom. Cats know it's posters of you. Like, look, the life size. Come on, son. I got you, Shop MJ. Relax. All right, y'all. We out. Till next Sunday. Eyes open.